Uh-oh. Whew, that was a little scary. There are no indications who built it or for what purpose. Probably for the same reason the wardens built. Mosaic piece! Woo! I hear bad guys. Where are they? I guess I'll just kill some other shit instead. God damn it, I hear people. Where are the Venatori at? I can hear them mumbling. There we go. Warden Commander Tessero, slayer of over 100 Genlocks, gave her life in defense of the Abyssal Rift at the start of the long night of the Second Blight. Interesting. Okay, and I'll go back there. But I think it is about time to take this keep. The ancient cistern stinks like rotting meat. Always love to hear that. Another mosaic piece. Woo! Alright. Let's get us a fortress. Oh, we're all gonna run? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, there's more. Where are they?
Shall we knock?
Gladly.
Yeah, but we're going this way. You guys just need to figure your shit out. I feel like I'm so far away. I mean, I can see, but... There we go. All right. This place is, no.
Beat them! Prepare them! Inquisitor! I am ready to serve!
Are you?
Life is nothing! He will reign!
good fort. Might keep the Vince from catching us with our pants down.
Yeah. Pants. Asterium. Woo woo. Okay. So does that mean I should start with this one? I hate it when these puzzles make me feel dumb. I think I got it this time though. Yay! Yeah, I'm not reading that one. I approve.
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than Quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there, using it as a base to...
What's wrong with the...
The fort's well. There's an awake... 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claw.
What can you tell me?
The darkspawn. I've warned that we have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
Give me a status report.
Captain.
Status.
I've had scout. I don't think anyone's getting into that cave anytime soon.
I do
Carry
not
on,
know what he's
Captain.
talking about. See,
Yes,
that's why you shouldn't skip shit. Skip shit? Now I have no idea what he's talking about. Should be... Oh yeah, I can craft shit here. Awesome. Griffin Wing Keep. Prelate. Our spies report that the Inquisition is headed toward the western approach. Prepare the Venatori to defend our operations until they are complete.
We're
Service.
starting to feel the effects of our attacks. We're making progress.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I
Lucky.
should.
I'd been sent to Crestwood at the time.
I do not care about the bad condition of the keep. If it were in defensible condition, it would not have been abandoned for the last age. Conduct repairs. Get the fortifications rebuilt. We will certainly need them, and we may not have much time. Service.
Inquisitor.
I always find these keeps so annoying to move around in. Seriously? Nice. But I don't want to kill the Fennec. Okay, well there's the cave. That was Darkspawn.
Your prices are far too high.
Sorry, what you see is what you get. I've got a special deal for you, Inquisitor. Fell off the back of a wagon from Montsimard. Ooh, what is that? When did I get that? Guardian Spirit blocks 1 melee attack every 30 seconds on dying. This a lethal strike once every 60 seconds. Where did I get you? I don't know, but I'm equipping it. Wait, minus 100% damage resistance. What? We'll see. If he dies all the time, then I will switch it out. But it sounds cool.
Parchment. I need parchment. Where is it?
This is all I have until the next caravan.
Did you see those Venatori run?
Did I? No. Oh, what's here? Activate. Seriously? A real Inquisitor would totally be able to climb that.
I haven't seen Jaren lately.
He was with the patrol that stumbled on the Largest.
Is he going to make it?
Prelate, I am well aware of the increasing presence of the Grey Wardens of the region. They are not to be disturbed and should not trouble you. This is the will of the Elder One. Nothing else here.
Listen up, recruit. None of you shit would last a minute in that desert. I want your full and undivided attention. All right, recruits. Who can tell me? What are the chief weapons of the Inquisition? Surprise, sir. Not good enough, soldier.
Surprise and fear, sir.
And nice uniforms.
You worthless piles of dragon dung. Drop and give me 50. Who got these in on the last caravan?
This is all rubbish. Don't you have any decent goods?
Service, the raiders are pathetically inadequate tools. They litter half the waste with traps for the abyssal high dragon, hoping she will stumble into one. We'd be better off hiring jesters to bait the creature. At least we get our money's worth. Our Taurus.
Why do these people always keep journals? I haven't kept a journal since I was a little boy.
Oh, Dorian. Itchy ear.
We can't cross this.
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Alright. So let's see. So for now, I have to actually have them do these missions, I think, to go any further. And both Asteriums are in the other area, so... time to go back to Skyhold, it looks like. And then, I'm going to go ahead and do the Orlais mission because I've been putting it off and I think I'm actually the highest level required for it, so I might as well do it now before I totally don't get any experience. This chair gets quite uncomfortable after a while, but I need glasses and can't read the screen if I'm not sitting close, so...
Pleasure as always, boss.
See you later, Paul.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I'm running drills. They're drinking and paid better.
An insult to real soldiers. Is that what they want the faithful to see?
This wouldn't have happened under the Arl. Pride in the dog, that's what it is.
The arm was an arm. I'm with the band.
It's like I don't know.
These conversations.
Stomach full of mantras, she burns like a beacon, faith aflame to bring succor for a seeker.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
What do you want to know?
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar. Adrian was a mage. Reese just wanted to help. To stop people hurting.
What can you tell me?
It is all. The veil is thin. It scared Reese and Evangeline. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and...
You said secret.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose is just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off... What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold.
If you hated
Because he was right. I saw demons at Adamant. I didn't want to be that. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Well, let me know if you find
Right. That's why.
Just doing my rounds.
So we're attacking Wardens now. That's pissing great.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Sandra laid it out right. You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. That praying's nice, I suppose. Coryphe's bit, though.
Height. Corypheus.
Griffinus.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Oh, I forgot to do that, but oh well.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
What better way to demoralize the people of Thedas than to corrupt their heroes? If Corypheus appears with Templars and Wardens at his side, why shouldn't they follow too?
Because now is not the time to lose hope. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. Blackwall's presence is helpful. Knowing there's one warden immune to corruption has given people hope. Corypheus's grasp is not inescapable.
Do you have some time?
Of course.
I was hoping we
Go
could spend
make
some
out.
time together.
I would like that.
Oh yeah.
Questions.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Silveric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
Our agent stationed near Adamant reports strange sounds. Curious lights around the fortress. At least 2 scouts have gone missing. We must make our move, and quickly.
I'll leave you to your work.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have
Would
liked
like to have seen it. He's so salty.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
If he didn't look so gaunt and beardy, his romance doesn't... I don't know. It was okay. He's just all gaunt and beardy, though. Alright.
tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Colonel.
This is the ass end of Thetis. You know they eat snails here. Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened.
That's not true.
So much for changing our lives.
And that's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Can't you though? Just kidding. Oh, so many things popped up. Three arrests and one death later, every nobleman in Orlais who had even heard of the Eyes of the Maker recanted any involvement. I'm told a tiny little fellow by the name of Lord Benoit Guélenau frantically offered gifts for the Herald of Andraste as a form of apology, or so I assume. The soldier reports the man fled for the Androphels that very evening. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when the insane war erupted between the apostates and the Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash in my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellerly.
Let's see what we have.
Sarah cannot simply vandalize our reports. There is no record of any of this. A memo from Josephine, written on a letter from an outlying landholder. Inquisition leaders, I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatori hands. I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. Sarah scrawled several notes below, also a sketch of a randy nug herder. Squire with a limp says horses for 20, small force. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes. Route? Merchant says the carts are heavy for carrying armor weapons, so they shortchanged him, so he didn't tell about the wobbly wheel. Will slow them through the pass. Easy pickings, right? Sounds good. No. But if I do that right now, then...
right.
Okay. I think it is time to go to Orlais.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
True. Do you know who the assassin is? I do.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Oh, that's pretty, pretty straightforward.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside, but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word. We'll begin.
Let's do it. Yeah, Dream Team. Right, Dream Team. This wine is decent. want to drink every single time they say Inquisitor, but I don't think I have enough wine for that. Or want to be that drunk on wine. That too.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move.
Glad somebody
Imagine
approves.
what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy?
That Ambassador Briala used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly
And you don't?
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
What? Emartia? Don't be absurd.
One of the Trevelyan's, I've heard.
There must be something here.
Mika, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. Enjoy the party.
I could have milked that for more, but whatever.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Emma, the Maker has spoken.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Storage key.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Just pray. I cannot do a French accent. Or Legion.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
You are just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine.
Sounds so confident.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. Such a pity the wing is sealed.
heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing.
Eavesdrop spot. Who do you think I'm eavesdropping on, though? I can't tell. Probably those guys.
Good to know.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. You must think he gains military
The guest
advantage
wing is
from
not open
Inquisition.
to the public.
Boring.
So didn't get that one. So I found that it seems like the key to eavesdropping in this is whoever you're eavesdropping, they can't be in your line of sight. But if you don't know who you're eavesdropping, that can be an issue. It'll show up. There it is.
No idea.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
Did you? I think it's time to save.
And now presenting
Aren't there any dragons in
Grand
this
Duke
part?
Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Trevelyan, daughter of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground, champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azaria, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers,
As the name
might imply. Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honley, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall. Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the 5th Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Speaking of which...
Inquisitor.
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
I'm a great dancer.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health?
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with other states?
You just
Know
know
that the aim is bad.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers and Thedas, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Of course, every word. Especially the parts where everyone was new.
I knew it.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time. Is that her? The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes, yes.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's cannon balls.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Sure. I have to be more popular to talk to her, I guess.
Grab my bottom.
I couldn't help myself.
Poor Colin.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
I don't suppose you'd save a dance for me.
No, thank you.
Oh.
No, I didn't mean to make us breath. I've answered that question so many times, I'm rejecting it automatically. I'm not one for dancing. The Templars never attended balls.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It would be easier if people would stop talking to me. Other people. Not you.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
Not enjoying the attention, then?
Hardly. Anyway, yours is the only attention worth having.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Okay, where is Liliana? I must have walked right past her. Where is she? Oh, I guess she's not in her spot yet. She must be here. I'm gonna try to do this mission quickly, but I don't know. It's a little complex.
What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless.
Who could it be?
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? It's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You support the Civil War.
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
How long can Orgrimmar hold out and trade this way? We have reserves of food supplies left a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
We're not serving drinks. Bother someone else. The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Interesting.
Oh.
Waste of time.
Damn it.
Interesting.
Well, well, the Inquisitor.
Drink.
Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord. Boring.
Ah. God, I hate having to do this part over and over again.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
I don't know who I'm supposed to be eavesdropping on, so...
I had no idea.
Well, there we go, I guess. I guess that's who.
To know.
There we go. Whoop whoop. Iron Bull.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. If this keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasselhoff and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver mask. The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing two different servants.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language. So they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice in them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then...
Bam! Hot.
Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
Alrighty.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
If you're an elf, they just tell you.
It's been hours. You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's
You
come out
shouldn't
there all
be
night.
here. Elves are dying.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours. You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night. I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
My lady Inquisitor. May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when we spoke.
Oh, she could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
We shall see. Talk to my buddy.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You can almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Oh, Dorian.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic, you know, Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Aww.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you. This is a private conversation.
Of course it is.
You must be mistaken. No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles. If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win. With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine. only say that because you fancy the Empress's sped up estate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Interesting.
This is a private conversation.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen?
Woohoo!
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the faith I entrusted?
Good to know.
Did you hear what Gaspar said to Germain? He's all uncovered. This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the room.
Well, well. What's this?
Important things. Okay, so far so good. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provided another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Celine. Lady M. Morgan, probably. Damn it. We just need to open the side so I can get. I'm gonna save real quick. Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Brielle's disposal. We both at Brielle's disposal could not only turn the tide of a war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. Gaspard.
That's the bell. We should get back to the ballroom.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all. Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the faith by Andraste?
What? I should have gotten more approval for that.
Well, what have we here?
What have we here is more the question.
Of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone? Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent?
Time for more
wine. He might
wine.
have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Ah, my cork is broken. Having ish, there we go. I'm dealing with half the cork because when I tried to open my wine, I guess I'm just not very good at opening wine because it did not go well. However, the wine itself, decent. No. My phone cup holder. Sorry, being rude. Okay.
Riala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Oh yes. Oh my. Very exciting indeed. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and save again since we got our pulling my party, and now I have to get dressed. Shh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep you. I love this bow. It's my favorite. Level 19. Damn. Can he wear the dread though? Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
One will be held accountable for this.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Hello. Ooh. Where's Ben?
He'll be here in a second. I took the elevator.
He's what?
Took the elevator.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired.
Cool. How'd you do in Rocket League?
We kicked ass.
It's good. Just put them in my purse. Thank you.
We won Rocket League. Like,
all of them?
Yeah. Every single match we played was us against them. We won like 7-0.
Wow.
Yeah, they really suck.
Aw. Oh, damn it. I got distracted, so I'm going to cheat and load because I don't want to lose a bunch of favor, and let's face it, I don't think anybody's watching me play anyway, so you guys don't care if I cheat, right? Right.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
trucker. What?
Did you reset the broadcast time?
Yeah, I had to. You guys messed everything up before you left.
Oh, did you really?
Because,
No,
yeah.
we left like...
Yeah, but he logged in or he turned on the controller and it disconnected everything.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Because we logged in, we had to log in over there. We logged in as guests. I didn't think he was going to mess it in.
No, right before he left. Brian
Oh.
turned on one of the controllers and it messed up the broadcast.
Oh, that's right. That's a bummer.
Whatever, it's fine. This is literally the most torturous thing ever. I hate this part. I suppose I could just not get it, but I will. Dear Lord. Most annoying thing ever. Since I took that box up to the grand apartments, 9 people have subtly tried asking me where the vault is, including a couple of chevaliers, the 5th under gardener, and one of the Grand Duchess's footmen. I'm not mad enough to tell. Poor kids. No!
This was no servant. What was he doing here? Is that Gaspard's family crest on the hilt of that dagger? Time to have a word with the Duke. Venatori agents! Watching this approach. They're organized.
Oh no. Okay, well, I might have to go back through.
Look around.
The police go in. Makes me sad. Okay. Ah, get out of my way. Oh my god. So annoying.
on, guys. Better doors than windows. No, where is... Ugh. Is there another way in here? Because I feel like there was... There it is. I know, I haven't been around, so people are not approving.
Fancy meeting you here. So, you're Inquisitor Trevelyan. I'm surprised they got you sobered up and dressed for this party. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Ambassador, is it? Whose ambassador are you exactly?
If the nobility is going to treat elves as if we are not citizens, we may as well have the trappings of a foreign power. You clean this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Errol's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
If I did kill him, what would you do?
Well, I wouldn't believe you for one. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers, but killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador. I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There's so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
I really don't have enough. How? Where is the other one? Yeah, that's to the library, so not there. I think... Yeah, we have to go soon though. I think there's one out one of these windows. I just don't... No. Not that one. Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Well, Her Imperial Majesty has a fondness for elven keepsakes, I see.
Just chilling, walking around, robbing people, you know. You know how it is. It's a lot of gold. Okay, I'm going to do a new save because I did lose a lot. Oh, a lot of approval on that, but I think it's going to be fine.
Be something here. Better take a closer look.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything you've heard.
I told you. Not everyone fights an archhuman and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom. You'd only be gone a moment.
I feel like I'm using like the Force. You'd only be gone a moment.
Now we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you, visitor. Let's go.
Where do I need to go? Didn't the bells just ring? I think it was the first time though. Philippe, move in on the western wing of the palace when I send you 3 shots of brandy. Not taking any chances, Gaspard.
We are not serving drinks. Order someone else.
Your investment seems to be paying off. Already encourages me. Afraid of interest rates.
Are we ready to move out?
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Yeah. Are the bells gonna ring again or what? Still nothing here.
Need more servers in the ballroom. Where is everybody? You Gaspard wants another bottle of brandy. We'd better have 2 or 3 at the ready.
Inquisitor, are you enjoying the ball? This is your first presentation at court, is it not? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
Enjoy the party. You're boring.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. Really? Why isn't the bell ringing?
Burn them all in their homes.
Interesting.
Interesting. What is interesting?
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. I guess the bells are not going to ring again.
Is it true the Inquisitor was hurried out of the faith by Andraste? Are all the nuances? It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Alright, back to the ballroom I go. Oh, we're not. Time to dance, I think. Yep.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalot. Welcome to my party.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
It's too bad you can't get over 100 approval rating.
You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
It doesn't matter where you're from, Your Grace. Everyone knows what's happening in the Empire.
I often forget about the world outside of the Imperial Court.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason.
I don't think I've ever played this as a noble before. You get special options as a noble.
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I trust no one.
If I've learned anything, Your Grace, it is to put my trust in no one.
I'm a real good dancer.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the royal wing.
Can anybody say misdirection?
He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
I'm just like, maybe.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I'd happily do more dancing. Just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morgan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
What?
You have an idea, Liliana?
What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Liliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
But who
You're
is...
asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thebes.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Or should
Then get me
I?
access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Okay. As soon as it loads, we're going to save again. Yeah, I'm always great at the dancing.
My third husband, Pierre. Lady Inquisitor.
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Good evening, my lady.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again.
Okay, so I think I can do something here. I haven't done this before, so...
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see.
Why is she so
You've charmed
insulting?
some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
I found an elven locket hidden among Celine's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
I had a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. That's all that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
Sad. So sad. I'm going to kill this bottle of wine. This is me killing it. Choo choo. Wine and video games, who knew?
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
I sound like such a bitch.
Celine and I have history.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal.
She put more than that at her disposal. Hey yo.
Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
What do you mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation. It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
You just told me you have reason to betray the Empress.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlel, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
I agree. We'll talk later.
Speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Okay. Where is Celine? So Briella is... Oh, this must be where Celine waits.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course. Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Should I tell them about it?
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
God, I hate looking things up, but I really, really want to know. Should I tell them about the locket? If you know, you should comment now. If you're watching. If there's anybody watching. There's probably not, but I could use the help. I've never done it before. Okay. I just want like a walkthrough I can read. I don't need to watch one. I know, this is super interesting. I'm cheating. I hate. But I played this game like 4 times, so I guess I don't feel that bad cheating and looking it up, but still. Well, a good thing has happened to more than one person. I'm reading a walkthrough right now. Empty needs. Oh, I might have already messed it up. What does that mean? Post number 7 for more details. Oh no. I don't think I should have talked about the locket yet. I don't know, so I might have already fucked this up, but whatever.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you. We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear. That is very interesting.
I'll get Her Majesty.
Oh.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
I found an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. He must have considered it quite valuable.
It was sentimental. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
What made the two of you part ways?
She wanted change, and she thought I should deliver it. My word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. Culture does not transform itself overnight. I failed her. I should have dared more. But the past, like so many things, is beyond my command.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire. Dispose of the locket however you like. It means nothing to me.
Aww.
We meet again. Given any thought to what I said?
What exactly were the Inquisition?
My spy network doesn't... Ears like these don't miss much. Help us, and the secrets of half of Thedas could be within your grasp.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Too long since I've had any word from Valois. Commander, has anyone ever told you that you haven't?
I do want to deliver the secrets, but... Oh. No. I guess I didn't miss any. I'm gonna go to the royal apartments. Ah.
The reports from the Rat.
Interesting.
Always interesting.
Well,
Boring.
that's useful.
Oh, well, good. Be nice if I could actually hear what they're saying. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I fucked that up, but I tried, you know? All these guys say such bitchy things to each other. Nope, just a door.
So, even Liliana thought this place was dangerous and you wanted to just walk in here. This party is looking up.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody. Anyone?
That's a great scene. Are you hurt? Sorry to cut
I
in.
hope you're not disappointed I stole your dance partner.
No, not at all. No
You
one's
have the
supposed
same
to be
haircut,
here.
kind of.
Brianna said...
Looks better on me, though. And by me, I mean my character.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but
No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
She's so convinced.
So this room belongs to the Grand Duchess Florian.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiraz since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
All sorts of people tonight are taking advantage of this wing being closed.
Briala probably knew it was dangerous and sent me anyway. One more embarrassing secret erased. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Something like that could destroy Briala, if it were known.
No. Some know she has a history with the Empress. But they believe she was just a favored servant. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Briala's.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Thinking trap. Yes, definitely.
Don't want to do that yet. Where else can we find some? There's not one here, right? Yeah. I feel like I found so many last time, and this time it's just like, where are they all? There's one. So one more, and I think I know where it is, kind of. So if I go here, there's another door. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is in here. We'll see what happens. Ah, see? Ah.
Yeah, I don't even need you. It's very nice that you're here, though. Thanks. Hold up. One moment. I should be able to open this door now.
What happened?
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped
for. I can guess your hopes.
I can imagine what you thought your reward would be.
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack
totally
has been
his crotch right there. And he's just got nothing.
The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
Classic, honeypot.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic or him for falling for it.
Oh, Elysians.
That's how I feel. To whatever fate. I don't want to be like, I don't want to blackmail Celine.
Enjoy the rest of the party.
Wait! No! Let me out of here!
I think we should go back first. I don't think I can turn anything in otherwise. What? But it said I had all 10.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heroes now.
Should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Lady Inquisitor.
Good evening, milady.
Mistress
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers. Trimmed with... and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about...
I sound like such a bitch.
On shoes?
Everyone needs a hobby. There's some golden jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost. She is but Lady Cambion's So, these are all useful questions, no?
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
You're different here than...
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. Of course, everyone is wearing a... I learned this very young. I was still a girl. All this, the smiles. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep. I always am.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Briella. Oh, you can't just talk to her? That's annoying.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you. We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underface, and she throws the best parties.
Seems like it. This has been nothing but interesting.
Do take care. Enjoy the masquerade.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go. It is time. I do. Okay, so actually, much to your chagrin, I drink a lot of wine and I have to use the restroom. So I'm going to pause this, and if anybody will pause, I'm going to pause it, but anybody wants to leave a comment on how you think I should go about this, go for it. And by anyone, I mean the 0 people that are watching. I'll be back in a couple. again. Nobody has anything to say, if there is anybody out there. Okay, so I have a rough idea of what I'm going to do because I cheated while I used the restroom. Because I'm baller like that, I guess. Okay, so... they're so snotty. Also, it's really late. Does anybody, is it early for anybody? It's late for me. It's like 3:30? Yeah, 3:30 a.m. But I'm used to being up really late, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know. They unequipped me again. Fuck them. Well, it's fine, because all I'm doing right now is I'm gonna go.
You piece of shit! Let me out!
Hey!
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
Well, fuck you. Oh, it looks like
Everyone
because I
in the
had
Empire
so
has
much
gone
approval.
completely mad.
I had so much approval, it didn't even fucking matter. That's awesome. Because of the secret. So it's kind of nice. It seems like it counts it regardless of... like, even though I reached 100, if I had 150, I should still have to lose 50. So that's nice. But then the big question is going to be, is it going to go straight to 99, or is it going to take a second to go to 99 once I actually finish this quest and step off stage long enough?
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again.
Sure it is. Why did I do that? Oh, well, whatever.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you. We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
My investigations turned up something interesting.
Maybe I have to turn it into Liliana?
Do take care. Enjoy the masquerade.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion. Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy, with scandals and scheming. But no sign of a Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
So, wait, like, what is the point then?
We meet again. Given any thought to what I said?
Of course. Bye.
Another time.
Drink.
What a pleasure to see you again.
You were acquainted, my darling Hervé. Still cannot be.
The door.
I have an idea, Josephine. You should invite all
Gaspard sucks. I don't want to talk to him. I just don't like him. Never have. I think, like, I don't even know. It was maybe probably the second time I played this. I went ahead and I let Celine be assassinated, and it was the worst thing ever. So I did not like that, and I don't think I ever want to do it again. To be completely honest, like, usually once I find a quote-unquote good way to do something, I kind of stick with that way, because otherwise it's shitty. Where are you? See, it went to 99 just like that. Bullshit. Mm-mm. I have no idea how you actually would go ahead and get that open then. I guess not open the door with the dude strapped to the bed, maybe? Alright, I think it's time to kick ass. How does everyone else feel? Everyone else feels awesome about that? Okay, cool.
Where is that lazy elf? I sent him down to sell.
Wow, she sounds very bitchy. I swear to God, there's something in the right side of this hallway. What is the point of this hallway if there's nothing in it? I hate that. Can't believe nobody said hi. I'm so sad. Don't get me wrong, I find myself very good company, but every once in a while you just want to hear something from somebody else. I'm just kidding. I mean, yes I do, but I'll survive, especially since I doubt there's anybody actually watching, so prove me wrong. Oh yeah, I should equip my crap, shouldn't I? So lame. Ooh. What is that versus? Oh, they're so different. But this one is, I'll try this one out. We'll try it out. Oh wow, I'm glad I did the inventory boost, otherwise I'd be already out of items. I should probably destroy some now, just in case. Just real quick. There we go. Should do it. Ready for this? No, me either. Let's do this.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had
What
no
a
idea
whore.
if you'd taken my baits.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you're looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so
Not for
willingly.
you guys,
I
but
was
for
so
her.
tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Your Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
You're not being kind, Florian. He's got to get used to disappointment.
But not today, I think. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A
Good luck
pity
with
you'll
that,
miss
bitch.
the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the master.
Mm-hmm. I like the dodging. That's cool. Yeah, how awesome is my team? They're awesome. Let's see. What? Okay, so Dorian, where are you, Dorian? Where is Dorian at? I don't even see his skull. Wait, how did he revive? What? I'm so... What? What just happened?
Just those tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
They can bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky bunch of cheesemonger.
Want a new job? One that pays better? The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Oh no! Well, that was the best time for that to happen, I guess. I'm gonna switch controllers really quickly.
Hopefully nothing gets disconnected. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be a bastard. Alright, let's try this. Oh my god. Okay. So now I'm all cordy. So Iron Bull, use your regenerative. Shadow Essence. Oh yeah. We're clear. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to destroy shit. Ugh, so annoying. Let's see. That one's probably okay. And you for sure. Alright. Sounds good. Now we have 11 things. 11! I just really wanted to make sure we killed that assassin. Really? Really? Bullshit. Oh. Well, fooled you. Well, maybe I can find what I'm looking for in 5 things. God damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Next time I am not gonna go talk to that guy. I'm going to use those things to open those doors. The moment of truth. Look at them walking side by side. Would y'all rather I talk in a southern accent? I've heard I do it quite well.
You're back. The Empress will begin her speech. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire council of heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, But you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never...
Gaspard's like, fuck this. I got an opinion.
Gaspard?
A reputation to uphold.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Do like it though. If you kill her yourself, you get to judge her bones, and it's kind of funny.
Elsewhere.
But we'll see what happens.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
We have the note to your general ordering him to move troops covertly into the palace grounds.
It was a defensive choice. I expected betrayal here, just not by my own sister.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll convince somebody.
His own mercenary captain will confirm that Gaspard brought hired thugs into the palace for an attack.
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin.
We've all heard enough to damn the Grand Duke.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
I can scarcely believe you did all this for me, Celine. Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
Yay, Briala wasn't banished for the first time since I ever played the game. I think last time I just didn't talk to them both about the locket.
So much for my people and for us.
We won't forget this.
What will the two of you do now?
There will
Fuck.
be some changes to the court.
Not just the court. Come, stand with us, Inquisitor. We must give the good news to the nobility.
I like that look though. It was just like, yeah, we're gonna fuck tonight.
Lords and ladies of the court, this is a night for celebration. Those who sought to poison our empire with treason have been brought to justice. It is a new age for Orlais. We shall build a world in which all men and women live in harmony. Let the cornerstone of change be laid. I introduce the newest member of our court, Marquise Briala of the Dales.
This is not just a victory in Halam Shiral, or within the Empire, or even for elves alone. This is a triumph for everyone. Over 1,000 years ago in the Valerian fields, elves and humans together defeated the Imperium. We can do so much more now. We are greater than our ancestors ever dreamed. Together, We will start by saving our world from the enemy who took the divine and tore the sky apart.
This evening proves what we can accomplish through cooperation.
We are already tracking these Tevinter agents. Soon they'll have no place to hide.
But that is tomorrow. Tonight, we celebrate our newfound fellowship. Let the festivities commence!
Yay!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
So she says. I don't get a say.
This is news to me. I don't get a say in who joins us?
I am not joining you. I am a liaison, advising on the throne's behalf and helping when called upon to do so. If you find that objectionable, you may indeed spurn your new ally's offer. Yet consider this. You battle a foe you scarce understand, with all Thedas hanging in the balance. You need all the help you can get, Inquisitor. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Oh, shall you? Yes, she shall, because she's awesome and crazy. And in a fancy dress. Yay, Cullen! It's my love interest.
There you are.
PT Dubs.
Everyone's been looking for you. Things have calmed down for the moment. Are you all right?
Things went according to plan for once. I couldn't be happier.
This whole operation had me on edge. I'm glad it's over. I know it's foolish, but I was worried for you tonight. I may never have another chance like this, so I must ask. May I have this dance, my lady?
Yay! Hell yeah!
Of course. I thought you didn't dance.
For you, I'll try.
It would be perfect in this moment. She was like, ow. Ow. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the turnout of that event.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
Just when you've solved one crisis, another springs up to take its place.
I am sorry to place this burden on your shoulders, but you are the only one who can help. With the
Don't think
political
she's
turmoil
actually
put to
sorry
rest, our minds
at all.
turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of divine Justinian V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Oh, but 2 of the most important souls? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you've been told no,
Josephine
bitch.
has already told you this is impossible.
The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Now go tattle to
Don't
our
let me detract
revered
from your
mother.
victory at Alam Shiral. The support of the Empire should make our search for the Grey Wardens easier. Varric is eager to help his country.
Okay, so I am going to end this broadcast. I'm going to start another one in about probably 10-15 minutes, but I just need a couple minutes to take a break, as it were, and also make sure that if I upload this that it's not too big of a file to upload. So if you are watching and you want to continue, I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. Thank you and bye.